it's moving.
Oh yeah.
It's picking up the music. So if I talk, I'm going over the line.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Can you hear me? Okay. Hey, Karen, how are you doing? Ready for a weird night? A 3-hour break in between? Oh, perfect. As long as you wake up. You- oh, okay, good. All right, I'm just giving you trouble. All right, so yeah, we're exactly. So we're set for a 2 o'clock tip. So let's just bring it to me at. Let's just do 157. That'll be fine. All right, thank you, Karen. All right, bye. All right, thank you, Karen. We got music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lancer Classic. Tony Fuentes here, along with Angelica Gonzalez, taking care of my live stream here today. Karen Hardesty back at the KLKC studio. And we are ready for the 5th, 6th place game here on the girls' side of the bracket. It'll be the Lady Vikings taking on the Lady Lancers of Southeast. And the Lady Vikings lost to Riverton in the first round, and then they defeated the Columbus Titans last night, and then the Lady Lancers lost to Seneca, and then they defeated Baxter Springs last night in the game before us. So we got to watch the Lady Lancers play a little bit, and they're going to be a tough matchup for the Lady Vikes. It's going to be a pretty good game. Lady Vikes will have to keep the momentum that they had last night going into tonight to be able to keep up with the Lady Lancers. By my guess, Lady Vikings come into this matchup 3-9. Struggled in different parts of the season at different times of the games. So the last night was probably the first complete game the Lady Vikes have put together on the season. So they're going to have to do the same thing here this afternoon in order to come out here with the win. Much needed win to try to get the 4th win of the season. Lady Vikes will be in action next week on Tuesday at Cherryville. And then the Lady Vikes will be at home for Norseman next Friday night against Chanute. And Lady Vikes will only have 2 more home games unless they happen to get a home game in the postseason. But sometimes, just depending on the record, might not get that home matchup. So Lady Vikes will start senior Braylon Hinman Mitchell, senior Cadence Ball, sophomore Ayana Robertson, sophomore Heidi Schultz, and I think Alex Stoneberger is also starting, but I'm unable to see her on the bench at the moment. It looks like the Lady Lancers will start Gabby Yulpich, Kendall Wren. Yeah, Stoneberger is in the lineup, starting lineup for the Lady Vikings. Zakia Dickinson will be a starter for the Lady Lancers. Cameron Sanders and Journey Rimmer will be in the lineup. So Cameron Sanders is a junior. Journey Rimmer is a junior. Zakia Dickinson is a senior. And Gabby Yulpich is a sophomore. And Kendall Wren is a senior. So Lady Lancers will have 2 seniors. Lady Vikings will have 2 seniors in the matchup here tonight. So we'll be able to see here pretty early on how the Lady Vikes will stack up against the Lady Lancers. Lady Vikings in a huddle underneath their own basket, getting some last-minute words of advice from the senior leader, Braylon Hinman Mitchell. Lady Lancers will have Zakia Dickinson jumping against Ayana Robertson for the Lady Vikes. Coach Lyons giving the girls one last pep talk. We should be ready to go. For Dickinson, tipping against Robertson. And Robertson gets it to Stoneberger. She gets it to the wing. Now back down low to Robertson. Robertson, easy look, but missed the shot. So now back up top, the ball. Now Schultz with it. Gets it down low again to Robertson. She's triple team. Back out to Schultz. Now ball. Wants to drive. Gets it to Schultz. Now Robertson posts up against Dickinson. Puts it up. In and out. No good. Rebound goes to Rimmer. And here comes Caitlin Sanders, the junior. And now Yulpich on the wing. Now Rimmer back up to Sanders. Sanders gets in the paint, puts it up, and is fouled. I believe it's going to be on Hinman Mitchell. We'll see what they come up with. Sure enough, Braylon picks up her first foul. She picked up a couple early ones last night, but then was able to finish the game without any. Braylon didn't like the call. Now the junior Sanders at the line. First one is good. So Cameron Sanders with the first point of the game. 7:18 to play, first quarter. Second free throw from Sanders is also good. 2-0 Southeast. Lady Vikes get it quickly up the floor. Schultz with it, kicks it back up to Hinman Mitchell. Now Ball thought about the three. She's cut off by Wren. Now Schultz nearly lost her dribble. Gets it back up top to Stoneberger. Now Hinman Mitchell back out to Schultz for a three. And in and out, no good, but a rebound by the Vikings. Cadence Ball with it. Back up top. Schultz gets it to Hinman Mitchell in the paint. Trying to get it down low to Cadence Ball that was open, but unable to get it to her, and it's out of bounds off the Lady Lancers. Hinman Mitchell inbound to Robertson. Robertson, easy bucket, missed it. So Robertson missed a couple of easy buckets already. Now Wren quickly the other way, missed the layup. Now Sanders with it up top. Sanders gets the paint, kicks it out to Rimmer. Now stolen by Stoneberger. She wants to go quickly the other way, and she gets it. Alex Stoneberger with the first basket for the Lady Vikes. 2-2, 6:22 to play, first quarter. Sanders with it for the Lancers. It's knocked out of bounds, going to stay with the Lancers. Lady Vikes had an impressive backcourt press last night that gave the Lady Titans fits. You'll pitch. Now it's stolen by Ball. Back up to Stoneberger. Stoneberger's going to have another layup. She got it. Two quick baskets by Stoneberger gives the Lady Vikes a 4-2 lead. Now Rimmer nearly loses it out of bounds. And Cadence Ball got to the floor, and they're going to call a jump ball. That was the quickest whistle I've ever seen. Jump ball possession to the Lady Lancers. So they get it stolen. Here comes Hinman Mitchell, and layup is good. So Braylon Hinman Mitchell gets her first basket. 6-2, Lady Vikes, and Coach Sanders has seen enough. And he's laying into his Lady Lancers. Just a 30-second break. We're just going to keep it here. So Lady Vikes with some good steals and some good easy buckets to get to that 6-2 lead at the 5:45 mark here of the first quarter. So Lady Vikes in much need of another win to try to be eligible for postseason play. Again, 6-2 Lady Vikes. Lady Lancers to inbounds. Sanders gets it in to Rimmer. Back to Sanders. She splits the defense, loses the ball, but kicks it out to Gideon. Gideon in the lane, no good. Rebound to Robertson. Robertson's going quickly the other way. Ayana Robertson gets cut off, and they're going to call a travel on Robertson. Unfortunate, because Lady Vikes had numbers there. Now Wren to inbounds for the Lady Lancers. Gets it into Sanders. Now Wren trying to get past the defense. She does. Gets it up to Gideon. Gideon backs it out all the way across to Sanders. Now Wren for a three. In and out, no good. Hinman Mitchell with the rebound. 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Lady Vikes lead 6-2. Robertson, bucket. Gets her first basket. 8-2 now, Lady Vikes. The Lady Lancers started off with the two free throws to start out 2-0, but the Lady Vikes are on an 8-0 run. Now Wren gets it down low to Dickinson. She loses it out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Vikings basketball. 4:48 to play, first quarter. The boys will be in action later on tonight at 6:30 versus Columbus. Cadence Ball kicks it to Schultz for a three. Off the mark, no good, but an offensive rebound by Ball. Now Schultz. Now Hinman Mitchell lost it out of bounds. So Cameron Sanders to inbounds for the Lady Lancers. Now Wren with it. Gives it back to Sanders. Sanders brings it up the court. And now Dickinson underneath the basket. Missed shot, gets her own rebound. And then it looked like a clean block by Robertson, but they're going to call a foul. So Ayanna Robertson with her first foul. So Zakiya Dickinson will have 2 free throws. First one is short. 8-2 Lady Vikes, 4:17 to play first quarter. Dickinson will have one more. Second free throw is up and good. 8-3 now. Kramer just checked in the game for the Lady Vikes. And she is open on the wing. Tries to get it down low and it's stolen. Trying to get it down to Robertson, which is definitely the right move. Robertson has the advantage down there. Now Wren gives off to Rimmer. Now Gideon has her pocket picked, and Stoneberger loses it, but now Ball picks it up and gets it to Robertson, and she is fouled by Sanders and Gideon. Let's see who they give it to. They're going to give it to Gideon. That's her first foul. So Robertson at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Robertson now with 3 points. 9-3 Lady Vikes, 3:47 to play first quarter. Second free throw from Robertson. It's up and short. Dickinson with the rebound. Now Gideon gives it up to Wren. Wren will bring it slowly up the court, picked up by Cadence Ball. Now Rimmer gives off to Sanders. Now Dickinson underneath, and it's good. So Zakiya Dickinson gets her first basket, and the first basket for the Lady Lancers. And now Schultz gets to the paint. Now needs help. Throws it all the way back up to Stoneberger. 9-5. Lady Vikes lead. Brenna Kramer with it on the wing. Gives up to Stoneberger. Back to Kramer. Thought about the three. Now she gets in the paint, puts it up, and is fouled. See who they get the foul on. It's on Dickinson. So Brenna Kramer, the freshman, will go to the line for the Lady Vikes. First free throw is up and good. So first point for Kramer. She'll have one more. 3:06 to play first quarter, 10-5 Vikes. Second free throw, also good. 11-5, 6-point advantage for the Lady Vikes. Kendall Wren, the senior, will inbounds for the Lady Lancers. She gets it into Cameron Sanders, but it's nearly stolen by Kramer. Back to Wren. They got to get it across. They got 3 seconds to get it across. And now it's a steal. Cadence Ball. Layup is good. So Lady Vikes have 5 in the score column already. Sanders gets it to Rimmer. Now nearly stolen again. Here comes Kendall Wren. Gives off the Rimmer. Gideon with it on the wing. Picked up by Schultz. Now back up top to Sanders. Now back to Gideon. Now the senior takes a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by freshman Brenna Kramer. She's going to bring it up the floor for Lady Vikes. Gives off to Heidi Schultz. Down low to Robertson. Elevates over and scores. Ayanna Robertson now with 5 points. Lady Vikes up to a 10-point advantage at 15-5. There comes Gideon. Back up top to Wren, now to Sanders. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Lady Vikes with a 10-point advantage. And it's thrown out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Vikes, I believe. Looked like it was tipped by Hinman Mitchell, but the referee didn't see it. So Lady Vikes get a break there. We'll take the extra possession. Kramer to bring it up the floor for the Lady Vikes. Then Kramer gets it to Schultz. Lady Lancers really picked up the intensity on the defense now, as Sanders and Wren are hounding the perimeter. Now Hinman Mitchell gets to the paint, but no good on the shot. Now Gideon puts it up and no good, but is fouled. Let's see who they call the foul on. They got called on Schultz. That's her first. 1:14 to play, first quarter. Lady Vikes lead 15-5. Freshman Emma Gideon at the line for the Lady Lancers. First free throw is no good. Second free throw from Gideon. Up and good. 15-6 is our score. Alex Stoneberger quickly up the court for Lady Vikes. Now she goes in the lane, misses the shot. Rebound to Hinman Mitchell. She traveled. I think they're a little late on the call, but they got it right. Now they get it into Wren, back up to Sanders. Now near steal, it is a steal, Brenna Kramer. Now Heidi Schultz, made good shot by Heidi to get it to go. Now 6 different Lady Vikes in the scoring column. Now Gideon gets it to Sanders for a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound though to Sanders, but she stepped out of bounds. Addie Yolpich checks in. So Alex Stoneberger to bring it up for Lady Vikes. Now Kramer wants to go baseline. Kicks it all the way to Schultz. Now back over across. Now ball's open for a 3. In and out, no good, but rebounded Hinman Mitchell, and she scores it. Braylon Hinman Mitchell gets her 4th point. 19-6 now, down to 8 seconds. And a near steal, it is a steal. And Lady Vikes call a timeout with 1.2. Kind of a silly timeout, but we're just going to keep it here since it's only 1.2 seconds before the break. Lady Vikes lead 19-6. Gonna be tough to get a shot off with 1.2, but we'll see what Coach Lyons draws up for him here. Robertson's checking in for him. So Lady Vikes with the dominating lead here. (19-6) Lady Vikes with a comfortable 13-point lead here in the first quarter. 1.2 to shoot. And they're not going to get a shot off. It's nearly stolen by Addie Yulpich. So let's take a 1-minute break and listen to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down. And that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Welcome back to the Lancer Classic. Tony Fuentes here with you. And Lady Vikes with a 19-6 lead into the first quarter. And one of the best quarters of the year for Lady Vikes. They had a 12-point first quarter, 12-point second quarter, and a 16-point third quarter last night versus Columbus. And the only other quarter I think better this year is the one at Coffeyville a couple of weeks ago when we had 21 points in the third quarter. So Lady Vikes doing well on the offensive side. So we are up and going now in the second quarter. Robertson with it, gets it to Kramer, and she scores it. So Brenna Kramer gets her first basket and fourth point. So 21-6, Lady Vikes with a 15-point advantage. Now Wren. And now a steal by Robertson. Robertson wants to go all the way, gets it to Kramer, missed the shot. Now a fight for the rebound is Robertson, and she scores it. Ayana Robertson now with 7 points. And Lady Vikes now with a 17-point advantage. And now a shot by the Lady Lancers goes from Addie Yulpich. And that's her first basket. Cadence ball all the way across, and now it's stolen by Gabby Yulpich. She gets to the elbow, and then now she turns it over, and here comes Braylon Hinman-Mitchell for the Lady Vikes, and she scores. So Hinman-Mitchell now with 6 points, 25-8. Lady Vikes in control here, but now an easy bucket from Hope Sluter. The freshman just checked into the game, gets her first basket. So 25-10, Lady Vikes with a 15-point advantage. Kramer gets it to the Stoneberger on the wing, off the mark, but an offensive rebound by Ball. And then now she gets it down low to Hinman-Mitchell, and she scores it. Lady Vikings playing with so much confidence after that win last night. It's hard to believe how much different they look on the court compared to what they did about a week ago. Wren with it up top. Yulpich with it. Addie Yulpich, the younger of the two. And now here comes Hinman-Mitchell, gets it up to Stoneberger. Stoneberger gets in the paint, no good, but rebound to Kramer and gets it out to Ball that missed the three, and now here comes Wren quickly going the other way and out of control, and now it's going to be a jump ball, and possession's going to go to the Lady Lancers. 27-10, Lady Vikes with a 17-point advantage. Senior Kendall Wren will inbounds to the junior Cameron Sanders. Maddie Boss checks in for the Lady Vikes. So Sanders to bring it up the court. Gets it to Wren. Now Yulpich on the wing, back up to Sanders. Sanders a long three, no good. Rebound to Stoneberger. Here comes Cadence Ball. Gets it down low to Stoneberger, gets underneath, it's blocked. Now Rimmer with the rebound. 27-10, Lady Vikes 17-point advantage. 5:09 to play first quarter, or second quarter. Zakia Dickinson is fouled by Cadence Ball. That'll be Cadence's first foul. So now Dickinson will go to the line to shoot 2. She shot 2 free throws in the first quarter. Missed 1, made 1. First one here is good. Zakiya Dickinson now with 2 points. All right, make that 4 points. 27-11. Dickinson will have 1 more free throw. Second free throw is also good. 5:04 to play, second quarter. Cadence Ball gets to Maddie Boss. Now gets it to Robertson. Robertson puts it on the floor underneath. Is fouled by Dickinson. And that'll be Dickinson's second. And Ayana Robertson will go to the line to shoot 2. She made 1, missed 1 on 2 free throws in the first quarter. She has 7 points. First free throw from Robertson is no good. So Lady Vikes wearing the new away black uniforms. So Lady Lancers wearing the white home jerseys for them. So Dickinson takes a seat for the Lady Lancers. Robertson. Free throw is good this time. So made 1, missed 1 in the first quarter, made 1, missed 1 here in the second quarter. So 8 points for Robertson. Now a steal. And now Stoneberger with it. Missed shot. And here comes the Lady Lancers. Yulpich. And now timeout by Coach Sanders. And it's going to be a full timeout. So let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
Hi, I'm Shelby, one of the pharmacists at Bowen Pharmacy. Not only do we keep you up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines, but we also offer pneumonia, shingles, hepatitis, meningitis, tetanus, and whooping cough vaccines. Based on the latest CDC guidelines, we can recommend the vaccines to keep you and your family healthy. Thank you for always choosing Bowen Pharmacy. We're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Lancer Classic. Tony Fuentes here. And 2 o'clock afternoon game, don't have that very often, but because of the weather coming in, they moved all the games up 2 hours. So I was able to talk Angelica Gonzalez into coming over and do the live stream so people at home could watch the Lady Vikes here at the Lancer Classic. And Karen Harsey back at the KLKC studio patching us through. And we are back in action. 4:38 to play here in the second quarter. Sanders gets it up court to Abby Yulpich. Now Rimmer with it and nearly turns it over. They're going to call travel on Rimmer. So Lady Vikes with a 16-point advantage at 28-12. So Lady Vikes went behind 2-0 right off the bat, but then quickly just went on a run and have never looked back. So Stoneberger with it now for the Lady Vikes. Alex gives up to Maddie Boss. Now him and Mitchell, now to Robertson. Robertson elevates over everyone and scores. So Ayana Robertson showing everyone that she's the most athletic player in this gym. Now Rimmer gives off to Sanders, now Yulpich. Gets it underneath to Gideon. Gideon gets it to go. So Emma Gideon gets her first basket and 3rd point. 30-14. Lady Vikes has 16-point advantage again. Hinman Mitchell in the paint, missed it. Robertson underneath, missed it. Now Rimmer gives up to Yulpich. And Gabby Yulpich gives up to Sanders. Now to the wing to Addie Yulpich. Now skip pass all the way across to the other Yulpich. Now Rimmer. And now going to be an offensive foul on Sanders, I believe. as Robertson goes flying to the floor. Sure enough, Cameron Sanders picks up her foul, and Coach Sanders is not thrilled with the call. Now, Lady Vikes bring up the court with Brenna Kramer. Gives up to Schultz. Now back up top. Got a foul on someone. I'm not sure what that was. They called a foul on Heidi Schultz. Offensive, I think it might have been just a makeup call on the foul a few seconds ago on Sanders. I don't know. Now Wren gets it in. Now back to Sanders. Back to Wren across the Rimmer. And Rimmer gets it to Yulpich. Now Sanders back up top. Now Wren on the wing. Wren wants to go baseline. Turns it over. Here's Cameron Ball. Hinman Mitchell quickly up the court to Kramer. Now Robertson scores it and is fouled. Ayana Robertson has 12 points and chance to get her 13th at the line here. 30 to, should be 32 to 14. (32-14). Lady Vikes the 18-point advantage. Free throws also good. Robertson with 13 points. Lady Vikes have 33. 33 to 14. Lady Vikes continue to dominate, and they're going to call a carry on Sanders as the ball got away from her a little bit there. There comes the Lady Vikes quickly the other way. Stoneberger with it. Gives it the ball. Now Robertson gets in the paint. Easy bucket. And Ayana Robertson is having herself a game. She had 5 in the first quarter. She has 10 here in the second, and there's still 2:27 left. And now they call controversial timeout as the Lady Lancers about to turn it over. We're just going to leave it here. We got 30 seconds. I'll thank some of our sponsors: Labette Health, Bartlett Co-op, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Labette Community College, Elm Haven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Tank Connection, Clemens Insurance Agency, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associate of Parsons, Drs. Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Parsons District Schools, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, Wood Insurance Center, Roy's Auto Service, Bowen Pharmacy, Parsons Educational Foundation, Labette Bank, Snyder Lawn Care, SCK Orthopedic, Dr. Mosier and Meister, and Dan Zimmerman, Idea Tech, and Brown's Mechanical and Plumbing Services. Thank you to all our sponsors. Bring you Viking basketball here in the 2025-26 season, and stolen by Cadence Ball. Alex Stoneberger with the layup. So Stoneberger gets her 6th point of the game. Now the senior Wren gives it back to Yulpich. Now Sanders with it. Lady Vikes with a great press. Now they're getting out another steal. Here comes Robertson. Robertson quickly up the floor, but loses it this time. And now Hinman Mitchell gets it back. She looked like she was fouled a couple of times. And they called something on the Lady Vikes. I think they called a travel. And here comes Sanders, gets it to Rimmer, all the way across to Yulpich. Now Gideon underneath, blocked by Hinman Mitchell. Now quickly to Kramer. Kramer puts it up. And they're going to call offensive foul on Kramer. Wow. Lady Vikes lead it big here, so no complaints from the coaching staff. Rimmer gets ahead to Sanders. Now Yulpich. Now near steal here by by Hinman Mitchell as Hinman Mitchell runs into some girls on the bench. 37-14. Lady Vikes lead by 23. Yulpich. Hinman Mitchell. Now Sanders with it. Sanders gets in the paint, puts it up, no good. Robertson with the rebound. And now, so hard foul, but they're going to say it's a jump ball. So Robertson had the ball, and then Sanders just like wrapped her arms all the way around her and threw her to the ground. So now here comes Alex Stoneberger to bring it up for Lady Vikes. Hinman Mitchell gets into the paint, scores it. So Braylon Hinman Mitchell in double digits now. 2 Vikings in the double digits already here in the first quarter. And now near steal by Robertson, as the Lady Vikes press has been pretty good. Lady Vikes lead by 25, 39-14. And I was just talking on the way up here that the Lady Vikes may be a little tired because they played 2 late night games this week, but man, they look like they have a lot of energy. Another turnover. Now Kramer with it underneath, missed it. Now Stoneberger gets it to go. And Alex Stoneberger with 8 points. Lady Vikes continue to roll. 27-point lead now at 41-14. The Lady Vikes, to put this in perspective, the Lady Vikes have only scored 40 points 3 times this year. All 3 times they won. And now they have 41 in the first half. That's just showing you how much confidence that win last night against Columbus has given these Lady Vikes, that going into the second half of this SEK League season, it might be a complete different Lady Vikes team, and I like it. So Rimmer to inbounds for the Lady Lancers. 5.7 before the half. And now Sanders going to get a shot off, and it's no good. Lady Vikes lead 41-14 at the half. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back to break down the first half. 2-minute break. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
At Labette Center, we have worked hard to make it easier than ever to start on your journey to wellness. The center provides a full range of mental health and substance use services to individuals of all ages. With expanded services and same-day access, you can begin your journey when you are ready. Visit our website at lcmhs.com to find out more about our services and begin your journey to wellness today. Labette Center for Mental Health. Help for today. Hope for tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Southeast Lancer Classic. Tony Fuentes here, along with Angelica Gonzalez, taking care of our live stream. Karen Harsey back at the KLKC studio, patching us through, and we are ready for the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report, brought to you by Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray. I'm going to run down the scores. First for the Lady Lancers, Hope Sluter with 2, Emma Gideon with 3, Addie Yulpich with 2, Zakiah Dickinson with 5, and Cameron Sanders with 2. So Lady Vikes were led by Ayana Robertson with 15, Braylon Hinman Mitchell with 10, Alex Stoneberger with 8, 2 apiece for Heidi Schultz and Cadence Ball, and then 4 points for freshman Brenna Kramer. So Lady Vikes with a dominating 41-14 lead, and as I said before we went to the halftime break, the Lady Vikes have only scored 40 points 3 times this year, and all of them have been wins. So that's the magic number for the Lady Vikes, and man, they look like a complete different team than the team that, we watched here on just this last Monday night against Riverton. The Lady Vikes were very stagnant, got beat, I believe it was 59-17, and this team has just been really, really good here today. Last night they played well, had 4 good quarters, and beat the Lady Titans from Columbus, and now they are dominating this game against the Lady Lancers from Southeast. And I'm sure the Lady Lancers are probably hearing it from their coach Sanders in the locker room, and I'm sure they'll come out with a little bit more oomph and pizzazz to try to get back into this game, because I don't think they want an embarrassing loss at their home gym, at their home tournament. So I think we're going to see some fight from the Lady Lancers here in the second half. But that will wrap up our Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report. Let's take another 4 minutes of break, and then we'll be back for the second half. So 4-minute break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore. Parsons, Kansas.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense and build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. You can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
Reaching your goals is closer than you think at Labette Community College. With 25 programs of study, 6 certificate options, and a campus that cares, your journey at LCC is sure to lead to success. Become a Cardinal. Visit labette.edu to learn more today.
Here's a bright idea: streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTech has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTech has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Welcome back to Southeast High School Lancer Classic 2026. Lady Vikings, the dominant lead, 41-14, as we start this third quarter, and Lady Lancers will have the first possession of the third quarter. The Lady Vikings will be back in action Tuesday night at Cherryville, and then back at home for the second to last game of the home game of the season for the Lady Vikes. Then they'll have a lot of road games. And now a backcourt violation on Lady Lancers to start the first half. 7:47 to play. Third quarter, Lady Vikes lead this one 41-14. Alex Stoneberger nearly stolen, and now it is knocked out of bounds by Sanders. Robertson gets it into Stoneberger. Stoneberger guarded by Sanders. Gets it to Hinman Mitchell. Hinman Mitchell gets in the paint and blocked shot by Dickinson. Here comes Sanders for the Lady Lancers. Now Wren wants to drive and lost it, but gets it to Dickinson, missed shot. Now Hinman Mitchell gets it up court to Schultz. Schultz trying to get it to Robertson. No good on the pass. Yolpich quickly up the court, gets it to Wren. Wren wants a three. Rebounded to Hinman Mitchell. Cadence Ball. 6:55 and counting here in the third quarter. No score yet here in the third. Lady Vikes have a 27-point lead at the half. Ball gets it to Schultz. Schultz needs help. Kicks it back out. Skip pass all the way across. Hinman Mitchell for three, and it's way short. But Robertson cleans it up and scores. So Ayana Robertson now with 17 points. Dominating tonight, or this afternoon, I guess. Not very often do we have a 2 o'clock start on a game. Now we have, I'm not sure what the call is. I have no idea what that call was, but somehow the Lady Vikes have the ball. So Lady Vikes have a 29-point lead and the ball. Hinman Mitchell takes it straight to the basket and scores. So Braylon Hinman Mitchell now with 12. As now another turnover by the Lady Lancers. Now Robertson to inbounds. 31-point advantage for Lady Vikes. Stoneberger gets it to Schultz. Schultz guarded by Wren. Now Robertson double teamed. Looked like she was fouled, but no call. Now Schultz. Thought that was a double dribble, but I guess not. Sanders gets in the paint, and Braylon Hinman Mitchell can't believe that she had a foul call on her there. 2 shots from Sanders coming, the junior. He just had 2 points in the first half, and both from the free throw line. She gets this one to go, so she's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Hasn't got a shot to go, though. And now Gideon checks in for Lady Lancers. Also, Madison Hall checks in for the first time. So, second free throw is missed. And now the Lady Lancers catch a break as Hinman Mitchell touches the out-of-bounds line. 45-15, Lady Vikes with a 30-point advantage at the 5:47 mark here of the third quarter. Now turnover, Lady Vikes. Robertson realized that she had the entire court empty in front of her, and she took off running, but she is fouled by Elena White. And now Lady Vikes will inbounds underneath their own basket. Hinman Mitchell gets it into Ball. Ball is double teamed. They're going to call jump ball, and it'll stay with the Lady Vikes. Now Robertson elevates, misses the shot, but rebound by Cadence Ball. Put back by Ball is no good. Yulpich with the rebound. And now it's going to be a foul on Schultz. So Schultz picks up her third. Kramer back into the game for Lady Vikes. And now Yulpich, the inbounds. Now near steal by Lady Vikes. And now here comes Gideon. She traveled. Lady Vikes enjoying a 30-point advantage with 5:23 to play here in the third. So Cadence Ball with it. Gets it over to Hinman Mitchell. Now Hinman Mitchell scores it. Let's see if they're going to count the bucket. Count the bucket. And she is fouled. And she is fouled by Elena White, and that's her first. So Hinman Mitchell will go to the line for one. She has 14 points. And this is her first free throw of the game. 47, make that 48-15. So 33-point advantage for the Lady Vikes. Now Lady Lancers have almost all freshmen in the game at the moment. Now a three-pointer on the way from freshman Hope Sluter. And the Lady Lancers get it back to a 30-point deficit. Now Braylon Hinman Mitchell with an easy bucket. She has 7 already here in the third quarter. She has 17 on the game. Robertson with 17 as well. So now Sluter. So should be a 5-second count here as they haven't moved the ball at all. And yep, sure enough, they finally call the 5-second call after about 8 seconds. And Robertson will inbounds for Lady Vikes. 50-18. is our score. And now Hinman Mitchell gets under the basket, misses the shot, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lady Lancers, when I watched them last night, they were pretty dominant against the pretty feisty Baxter Springs Lady Lions team. And I expected this game to be a really tough game for the Lady Vikes, but the Lady Vikes came in here with a mission tonight. Braylon Hinman Mitchell knocked down the first free throw, and she's going to have one more. Ava Durkin and Maddie Boss checking in for Lady Vikes. Checking in for Stoneberger and Ball. 4:23 to play. Third quarter, 51-18. And missed free throw here. And here comes Elena White. Gets it to Sluter on the wing. Now back to Yolpich. Now back to Gideon. Back to Sluter. Now White, now Gideon. Gideon for a long 2, no good. And the rebound goes to Lady Lancers, and now missed shot by Sluter. And they're going to say a foul on the Lady Vikes. Maddie Boss picks up her first foul. So 3:57 to play, third quarter. Lady Vikes control the game here. Lead by 33, but the Lady Lancers will go to the line to shoot 2 here. As Elena White will go to the line to shoot her first free throws. Maddie Boss checking the second foul on her. And Elena White misses the first free throw. She'll have one more. Second free throw is way short. Lady Vikes will inbounds. Kramer to bring it up for Lady Vikes. 3:50 and counting. Third quarter. Hinman Mitchell with it. Hinman Mitchell gets it to Boss underneath. Missed the shot. Tipped out, and Lady Vikes control it. Hinman Mitchell gets the Maddie Boss for a 3, short. But it's going to be ran down by Kramer, who tight-roped the half court and kept it from going back court. And now Robertson in the paint, scores it. Ahana Robertson now with 19 points. What a great game by the sophomore. Gideon with it for the Lancers. Gets it up top to White. Now the Yolpich on the wing. Now Sluter. Now back to White. Gideon wants to go baseline, kicks it back out. And now she nearly throws it away. Now it's stolen by Maddie Boss. Near steal, I guess. Now Lady Lancers back with the possession, and now three-pointer on the way from Gideon, no good, but Elena White with the offensive board. Now it goes off of the Lady Vikes. So now here comes Dickinson, Wren, and Sanders back in for Lady Lancers, and here comes Stoneberger, Ball back in for Lady Vikes. You'll pitch the inbounds. She gets it in to Sanders. Sanders getting the paint, scores it. So Cameron Sanders with her first basket and 5th point. Much needed. Lady Lancers have been struggling. 53-20, Lady Vikes lead by 33. Maddie Boss is going to get called. Is going to get called with the offensive foul. So now, after the offensive foul by Maddie Boss, 2:16 to play third quarter. Wren will inbounds to Sanders. Yulpich with it on the wing. Guarded by Maddie Boss. They're going to get another foul on Maddie Boss. So Maddie Boss has literally just picked up 4 fouls in a matter of 2.5 minutes. And I don't think really any of them were that bad. It's like the referees are trying to make some makeup calls or something, because that was a touch foul, and I'm not even sure if the one they called on the offensive side a few seconds ago was legit. But the Lady Vikes do lead by 33. Now 32 as the free throw goes down for Addie Yulpich. That's her 3rd point. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Sanders. Now Sanders on the floor. Now Wren on the floor. Now it's going to be a jump ball. 1:58 to play 3rd quarter. Lady Lancers will have the possession underneath their own basket. And get it into Sluter. And now steal from Brenna Kramer. Kramer 1-on-3, missed a shot. Probably should have just pulled that one back. Now here comes Sanders, loses the handle, but Dickinson picks it up. Now she gets their own rebound and is fouled on the putback. Let's see who they get it on. The foul's on 35, Durkin. And we do have a timeout on the court. So let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Center, we have worked hard to make it easier than ever to start on your journey to wellness. The center provides a full range of mental health and substance use services to individuals of all ages. With expanded services and same-day access, you can begin your journey when you are ready. Visit our website at lcmhs.com to find out more about our services and begin your journey to wellness today. Labette Center for Mental Health. Help for today, hope for tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Lancer Classic. Tony Fuentes here, along with Angelica Gonzalez, taking care of my live stream, and Karen Harsey back at the KLKC studio. Guess it's Angelica Odell, sorry. Forgot you got married last year. So back at the Lancer Classic, and Zakiah Dickinson, the senior, will be at the line to shoot 2. So 53-21, make that 53-22. So now a 31-point advantage for the Lady Vikes. Dickinson will have one more here. Second one is up and no good. Rebound, Cadence ball. So Cadence will bring it up the floor for the Lady Vikes. Gives off to Kramer. Now Kramer needs help. And throws it away. Trying to get to Stoneberger, just threw it too far out of her reach. So now 31-point advantage, 1:25 to play 3rd quarter. The senior Wren, who struggled tonight, gives off to Sanders, and now a rebound by Stoneberger. And here comes Stoneberger quickly up the floor to Kramer, and they're going to call a foul on Sanders. So Cameron Sanders picks up her second. And she's very vocal on the floor. She screamed earlier whenever Maddie Boss had the offensive foul, and now she's upset on the foul that was called there. Now Cadence Ball gets it in. Now Stoneberger. And near steal. Now they're going to say it's out of bounds off the Lady Lancers. So 1:03 to play, 3rd quarter. And now Stoneberger gets it. Under a minute, and that's got to be a foul. No foul call, but it's off the Lady Lancers and out of bounds. So 53-22. Lady Vikes 31-point advantage, and now a near steal. And now a foul on Wren. So Kendall Wren has not scored, and she lit up the Lady Lions last night in the game when they played Baxter Springs last night. So definitely not a good game for the senior Wren. Now Hinman Mitchell, give and go, and Hinman Mitchell gets to the paint and is fouled by Dickinson. That's going to be her third, and Hinman Mitchell will go to the line to shoot two. So 49 seconds left here in the third. Hinman Mitchell, first free throw, no good. Braylon will have one more. 53-22 is our score. Second free throw also no good. Sanders with the rebound. So 45 seconds here in the third quarter. Lady Lancers need a bucket to try to get underneath that 30 mark. Now Wren for a three, no good. And now rebound goes to Dickinson. Now Robertson. Now it's all over the place. Now Dickinson picks it up and scores it. Zakiah Dickinson now with 8 points. And now Lady Vikes have 17 seconds left here in the third quarter to try to score. 53-24. Now get it give and go to Alex Stoneberger. Now Brenda Kramer underneath. I thought she was fouled, but no call. Now a three-pointer, no good at the buzzer. Lady Vikes go into the fourth quarter with a 29-point advantage at 53-24. Let's take a 30-second break and listen to Viking basketball on V93.
In 2003, Tank Connection founders envisioned a Southeast Kansas-based company dedicated to innovating bolted storage tanks, offering superior products and services through a customer-focused team. 2 decades later, and products in 64 countries and on 6 continents, this vision endures. Tank Connection employee owners are dedicated to a future where their shared purpose brings empowered realities to as many lives as possible.
Welcome back to the Southeast Lancer Classic. Tony Fuentes here, and we are ready for fourth quarter. Lady Vikes led by 13 at the end of the first quarter, 27 at the half, and now 29 at the end of the third. So 1 point away from having that running clock. So the Lady Vikings can score in this first possession here. It will be a running clock the rest of the way. Hinman Mitchell drives all the way to the basket, goes down hard, no call. Now here comes Sanders quickly the other way, and it goes out of bounds. Now Hinman Mitchell is going to go to the bench. So Lady Vikes, 7:44 here in the third, or here in the fourth, rather. Stoneberger with it. Gets it to Schultz. Schultz guarded by Wren. Schultz gets around her, loses it. Now Sanders picks it up. Sanders quickly the other way, throws it up, no good. Cadence Ball with the rebound. Ball gets the elbow, kicks it off to Stoneberger. Stoneberger back out to Kramer. Kramer wants to go baseline. Puts it up, no good. Zakiah Dickinson with the rebound. Gives it off to Wren. Wren will bring it up the court. Down to 7 minutes to go here in the game. Yulpich with it. Gets off the rim. Now throws it away. It's a good idea. Trying to get it down low to Dickinson. Now here comes Stoneberger to bring it up the court for the Lady Vikes. 6:50 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Kramer gets the elbow, loses it. Kicks it back out. Here comes Wren quickly the other way. Puts it up, no good. And here goes Schultz. Up to Robertson. Robertson puts it on the floor. Good. Ayana Robertson now with 21 points. Gives the Lady Vikes a 31-point advantage. Should be a running clock the rest of the way here. Sanders trying to get in the paint. They're going to call her for a travel. The referee's had enough of the coach, I think. Coach was doing some antics over there on the bench, and the referee didn't like it. So there's a bench warning on the Lancers. So Robertson with it, throws it away. 55-24, 31-point lead. Now Wren gives up to Rimmer. Now Yulpich. There's Sanders trying to get in the paint. Puts it up, and she's going to shoot two. So Cadence Ball will pick up her second. And now Cameron Sanders will go to the line to shoot two. She's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. This one is no good. She's 3 for 5 now. Lady Vikes with a comfortable 31-point lead. And they're going to win this one. They're going to finish in 5th place here at the Lancer Classic. Much needed win for the Lady Vikes as the second free throw from Sanders goes down. Cadence Ball to bring it up the court. Gives off to Maddie Boss, and they're going to say a blocking foul on Yulpich. So Gabby Yulpich picks up her first. So now Stoneberger to inbounds underneath their own basket. Gets it into Robertson. Robertson puts it up, no good. Now Cadence Ball over to Maddie Boss for a three, no good. Now Dickinson with the rebound for the Lady Lancers. Under 4 minutes to play here. Wren gives up to Yulpich. Now Sanders baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Dickinson, and she scores it. Zakiah Dickinson gets her 10th point, so she's in double digits. So 55-27. So now Stoneberger kicks out to Robertson from the elbow, and she makes it. So Robertson matches her jersey number at 23. Big night for Ayana Robertson. Now we'll kick it around. Sanders throws it away. Here comes Heidi Schultz with it. Gives up to Robertson. They're just going to do some subs real quick. Desi Webb, Dea Allen, Brenna Kramer, Ava Durkin, all checking in. Let's see who stays with the 4 that are checking in. So they're going to do a full timeout. So let's do a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense. Build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. you can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
Welcome back to the Lancer Classic. Tony Fuentes here. And the Lady Vikes enjoying a 30-point lead at 57 to 27. 3:07 to play in the game. Desi Webb just checked in the game, inbounds to Brenna Kramer. So Kramer brings it up, gives it off to Allen. Back to Webb. Now to Boss. Back to Kramer. Lady Vikes probably just fine running some clock here. Gonna get the win. So Kramer gets in the paint and missed the shot. And it goes out of bounds, and it's gonna go over the Lady Lancers. 2.5 to play. Rimmer to bring it up for the Lady Lancers. Gives it up to Yulpich. Gives it up to the younger Yulpich. And Kramer guarding now Sluter with it. Over to Gabby Yulpich. Now Addie Yulpich. Guarded by Kramer. Now over to Gideon for a three. No good. And rebound is Sluter, and she is fouled by Desi Webb. And that will send, I believe, Hope Sluter to the line for 2. So Hope Sluter does have 5 points. So down to 1:40 to play in the ball game. First free throw is no good. Freshman Hope Sluter will have one more. Second free throw is up and good. So 6 points now for Sluter. Here comes Brenna Kramer. Allen with it. Allen took steps. I didn't really see it, but that's what the ref said. 1 minute to play. Journey Rimmer bringing it up the court for the Lady Lancers. Gets it to Yulpich. Kicks it back out to Sluter. Now the other Yulpich. Back up to Gideon. Gideon wants a drive, puts it up, and no good. Now Gideon goes hard to the floor. Now Allen puts it on the floor, up and no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Throws it up again, no good. And now they're going to call a jump ball going to the Lancers. And Allen was fighting hard in there, trying to get a bucket. Now we're down to 8 seconds. Gideon puts up a shot, no good. Lady Vikes will win it. Lady Vikes win 57 to 28. So solid win for the Lady Vikes, getting 2 wins here at the Lancer Classic. And let's do a 2-minute break, and we'll come back to break down the ball game with the Bowen Pharmacy postgame report. 2-minute break. Listen to Viking
Life is
basketball,
about
V93.
movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense and build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. You can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Welcome back to the Lancer Classic. Tony Fuentes here, and we are joined by sophomore Heidi Schultz and sophomore Ayana Robertson. And ladies, that was total dominance by you guys. So my first thought coming over here tonight was I watched that Southeast team last night dominate Baxter Springs, and I'm like, we may have a little trouble with them. And you guys proved me wrong in a big way. And Ayana, do you know how many points you had?
No.
23. You matched your jersey number.
Hey.
And Heidi, you were, I think, leading scorer in the first half last night. You didn't have as many points tonight, but you did have the hustle, so you ended up with 2 points. But total dominance from start to finish. I mean, they went down, hit the first 2 free throws, but after that, we just went on a run. So what made you guys think you guys played so good? Start with Ayana. What made you guys feel like you guys had the confidence to come in and dominate in their house?
We knew we had to be consistent and just go at it.
Yeah, very, very good. So last night I talked to your senior leaders and talked to them about having a full game last night from start to finish. That was probably the best game from start to finish you guys had all year. And they agreed with that. And so tonight, second that. I mean, you guys dominated from the opening jump. So Heidi, what do you think about going forward into this second half of the SEK League?
I think we just need to keep moving the ball fast and like being good on D and not getting in foul trouble.
Yep.
And when we look into the paint and stuff, we can get a lot of scores from Ayana.
Yeah, and I like the half-court press there you guys showed last night. Really worked last night and worked a little bit tonight. So getting a lot of turnovers off of those, getting a lot of easy buckets. So do you guys look to do that in the second half of the SEK?
Yes, for sure.
So I think whenever some of those teams see us in the second time around, we're going to be a different team. Do you guys agree with me?
Yes.
Yeah, good deal. So good job tonight, ladies, and look forward to seeing you guys at Cherryville on Tuesday night.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you, ladies. And that was sophomore Ayana Robertson and sophomore Heidi Schultz. I'm going to run down the scores real quick here in the Bowen Pharmacy postgame report. And for the Lady Lancers, Hope Sluter with 4, Emma Gideon with 3, Addie Yulpich with 3, Zakiah Dickinson with 10, Cameron Sanders with 6. And for the Lady Vikes, led by sophomore Ayana Robertson, who we just talked to, 23 points, dominating fashion. Senior Braylon Himman Mitchell with 18, Alex Stoneberger with 8, Cadence Ball with 2, Heidi Schultz with 2, and Brenna Kramer with 4. And Lady Vikes, 2 good games in a row, and hopefully that will catapult them into the second half of this season, and they'll be able to get some more wins. And you can definitely see the confidence level of the Lady Vikes really, really growing as this season is going. So Lady Vikes win it here, 57-28. We will have the boys game later tonight at around hopefully 6:30. So we'll kind of play it by ear on that to see what time we come back on the air later on. But for Angelica Odell and Karen Harsty back at the KLK studio, this is Tony Fuentes signing off from the Lancer Classic.